Hello everybody, SciJ's here. Coming back with something completely different. Just for, I haven't really done a blog or anything like that. So I am doing a review, and it isn't a Transformer review, but I'll explain what it is in a minute. First off, I'd like to say very, very big thanks to all of my subscribers. NC Statester, Talamus, Wolfgang 1, and the rest of you guys. Honestly, really nice. It's thanks for your comments, and really do appreciate it. Big thumbs up from Jay here. Little bit of, well, not really, other housekeeping. Nearly, I'm 2 boxes away, and the collection is back. It's just taken a long time and a lot of cleaning. It's amazing how much dust stuff gets whilst it's been in storage. So one cool little thing. It's actually purple. Energon Cube alarm clock. Love it. It rocks. Okay, on to, well, sort of explain. Like I said, most of my especially my G1 stuff is actually from my collection when I was a kid. And the first ever transforming toy I ever got, and technically this is, well, it's not a Transformer. It's not an Autobot or a Decepticon or a G1 for that matter. Actually, it predates it. Yes. As you're probably wondering who Jet Train is, this is Jet Train. Now, like I said, this is a transforming machine, but it's not an actual it has no robot mode. What this actually is, and to this day I will never know where my parents came from, because as far as I was aware, this never came out in the UK. But what this, let me just adjust my light so you can see him a bit better. This is, and he says on the bottom down here, 1984 Takara Microman. And any of you know the history of Hasbro, well, not Hasbro, but the history of the Transformers, is everybody knows that Transformers is what Hasbro took from Takara's Diaclone range. And that in Diaclone, the robots wasn't sentient. They were like mechanical suits which were driven by the Micromen. This was in the same league as car robots and Diaclone. This is actually from Diaclone, because basically you still have, this is where the Micromen would drive. Like I said, this one, well, it's 1984. So this thing's 25 years old, and like I said, I got him when it was about, I've been 4 then. So you can imagine this guy isn't in the best of conditions considering his age, and I'm still surprised to this day that this guy's managed to survive. But like I said, this was my introduction to transforming toys, and I've always kept him. I will always keep him, because basically he is my first representation actually in the Transformers. As for my collecting went, I collected all the G1 stuff when I was a kid. But then once Beast Wars come in, I really lost interest in it. To this day I can't remember why, but I did. I didn't actually get back into Transformers till I got RID Prime. I got RID Prime and I got RID Ultra Magnus. Those were the 2 figures from that line. But I love them now, but I hated the build team when I first saw them. I didn't like Ruination, because I didn't like a re-release of Bruticus. I thought the original G1 Bruticus was the best. I didn't like that Grimlock was part of the build team. Little things like that. I tried to watch the cartoon but didn't interest me. And then suddenly, I don't know what it is, considering it is probably the worst line. Well, it did give us the minicons, but Armada, possibly, I think what hooked me on Armada was the minicons, because I'm a big Micromasters fan. I've got Skystalker, I've got Countdown, I've got all the little bases, the connectors. I think I'm missing only maybe 4 Micromasters. So the minicons brought me back into Armada, and then from there on I've been collecting Armada, Energon, Cybertron, first movie line, animated. I haven't bought any of the Revenge of the Fallen figures yet. I have been resisting, partially because money's tight, but also the kind of collector I am. I hate to say it, folks, but I'm a completist. Even if I necessarily don't like a figure, I will still buy him just for the mold. Even if will stay on display, I will still buy him. It doesn't mean I will buy everything Transformers. I won't buy lunchboxes. I own maybe 4 comics. But saying that, one of my friends quite happily put all the comics on a CD-ROM, so I'm starting to read through them. Hence the reason in a lot of my reviews I stick to what I know from the G1 cartoon bio, or what my Marvel Universe guide will tell me about them, and I also do research on the web. That's possibly why I'm also, something about the Revenge of the Fallen line hasn't hit me yet. The only figures that in Revenge of the Fallen that really hit me is, one is the Constructicons. Devastator is a big no, in my opinion. I think he is the biggest rip-off Hasbro's ever tried to make us buy. In a sense, he isn't even a Transformer. He's more of a Megazord from Power Rangers. Individual vehicles that combine into a giant robot. And personally, the Megazords are a lot more impressive than Devastator. I'm sorry, but forking out £100 for him? No, I'm not going to do it. Only time I will ever own a Devastator is when he drops down to the £40 mark, and then I'll pick him up because, he's cheaper than a couple of the Megazords. But that's the only reason I'd buy him. Okay, because I'm raveting on. Jet Train. He has a lot of touches. Let's give you a little zoom in look of him. Like I said, this guy's really old, really big old sticker damage, but he's got die-cast metal wheels. And also, one little thing you'll notice is this missile launcher he has is the same as the Seeker arm cannons. Exactly the same thing. Like I said, he's missing his back panels. He's still got thrusters in there. Let's just see if I can... Yeah, there we go. He's also missing a front vent. And the way he transforms, very simple. He's got a Starcom toy line. You push the button and he all folds out. Pull his wings out. And that's him. Not much really to show you. He's got a little die-cast gun turret that comes up. As you can see from him, he's got very G1-esque stickers, which is obvious because that's where they came from. But he becomes a very nice shuttle. I've played with him for many, many years, and he will... Sorry, my voice is going. And I still really, he will always be a part of my collection. But just before I tell you a little bit about me and also show you a little bit of Transformers history there. Sorry it's not really a review. I know I claimed it's a review. Like I said, there's not much to show you about this guy, and also, to be honest, he's pretty beat up, and if I ever find a mint condition one, I will do a much better review for you. It's just, just thought I'd at least show you him. Okay, so this is Side J's. I might do another review tonight. I'm not really sure. It's nearly 11 o'clock at night, and I'm feeling knackered. But have a good day, or have a good night, or whatever the time is where you are. Just make sure you're having a good one, and I'll catch you later. Thanks for listening.